Stillman Valley is off to a strong start today. They have 50 points, but Eastland is not far behind with 20 as we again are filling out the final spot in our Elite Eight. Our volleyball round is next, but first we want to thank our judge, Dr. Aaron Jarrett, who is the superintendent of Rockford Public Schools. His day job is educating 30,000 kids, and his job today is making sure that I don't screw anything up. That day job seems a little bit easier sometimes, I imagine, when you're here, but Dr. Jarrett, we really appreciate you spending time with us. Volleyball round, contestants, is a conferring round, and it's just back and forth. If you get the question right, you get your 10. If not, we toss it. The other team gets a new question. I need to hear from the captains. Because of the coin flip, our first volleyball question is going to Stillman. Sawyer, are you and the team ready?
Yep.
Okay, here's the first one. What Gannett newspaper, whose original logo was a blue and white globe, dubs itself the nation's newspaper?
New York Times.
Incorrect. That was a good guess and worth a guess. USA Today. They have that blue logo. Eastland, here's your first question in this round. Daniel? What Argentinian shooting guard who won 4 championships with the San Antonio Spurs retired from the NBA in 2018?
Kawhi Leonard.
Incorrect. Again, worth a guess. He's one of only 2 players in history to actually win an NBA championship, a EuroLeague title, and an Olympic gold medal. Manu Ginobili. New question. We're back to Stillman. What Caltech professor created a path integral formulation of physics and created namesake diagrams that show the results of particle interactions?
Vanderwalls.
Incorrect. Feynman, Richard Phillips Feynman. He also worked on the atomic bomb during World War II. No points, and we are back now to Eastland. What second most populous Saudi Arabian city is the site of the proposed Kingdom Tower, which would become the world's tallest building?
Jeddah.
That is correct. Jeddah, we would have taken either one of those. You earned the first points. Just to put it into perspective, that building, 3,200 feet tall. Sears Tower in Chicago, about 1,700 feet. Dwarfs it. We're back to Stillman Valley now. What author wrote about a land surveyor called Kay in his novel The Castle and depicted Gregor Jams's life as an insect in his novella The Metamorphosis? Metamorphosis was written by Franz Kafka. Back to Eastland. In 1991, what law professor accused Clarence Thomas of sexual harassment during his Supreme Court confirmation hearings?
Harrison.
Incorrect. Americans were glued to the TV during these hearings because of the testimony of Anita Hill. Back to Stillman. Providenia is a port on what body of water named for a Danish explorer with the first name Vitus that divides eastern Russia from Alaska?
The Bering Strait.
Bering Strait is correct, and those are Stillman's first points in this round. Back to Eastland. What American author, whose first novel was 1900's Sister Carrie, wrote about the execution of Clyde Griffiths in his novel An American Tragedy?
Hemingway.
Incorrect. Again, always worth a guess. The 9th of 10 kids, if you can imagine growing up in his house, Theodore Dreiser is that author. Actually grew up in Indiana and Chicago. No points, and that's the end of the round. We're out of time. Stillman's still on top. Now it's 60-30. We are going to take a quick break and come back with our Bergstrom bonus question. No points, but pizza for our contestants with that one. See if you know it after this.
Hi, my name is John Buckwald. Today's bonus question is, born Mark Calloway, this wrestling dead man who once had a 21-match winning streak at WrestleMania is better known by what name?